23rd June 2015. Till date, we had conducted 196 meetings and we had generated the business of more than rupees 35 crore rupees. We celebrate our foundation day on 23rd June every year. We felicitate two gents, two male entrepreneurs and two female entrepreneurs who had generated his own business or her own business and who are the first generation entrepreneurs. Two, we published our one magazine called as Varta. This is a Varta magazine. It conducts various legs or various articles from variety of people, various people. What we do for entrepreneurs, we analyze the business of every entrepreneur and try to give opportunities in our platform as well as on global opportunities. We help Marathi businessmen to motivate his professional and business skills development. We do regular meetings and we promote him to participate in it. We, MEN, Marathi Entrepreneur Network Forum, organize exhibitions and business visits for their members. Marathi Entrepreneur Network organize educational sessions and members and many more things. What are the benefits for members? Members can promote his business among the members and globally through us. Men not only help to increase the business professionalism, but it also helps to develop businessmen's his own qualities. Members can participate in the educational seminars, sessions, and several exhibitions organized by the men and other social activities also he can contribute. So I request you all to join a Marathi Entrepreneur Network Forum. Thanks to all of you and over to Surendra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the lovely presentation. Now I will request Anupama to give us the introduction of the today's speaker. Anupama, over to you.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Today our interesting topic is Koyna Nagar and unexplored destinations. As you know, on behalf of Maratha Entrepreneurs Networking Forum, I introduce today a multi-talented personality, Mr. Yajnasen Patankar. He is basically from Patan, near Koyna Nagar. He is basically graduated from botany and biotechnology in Pune. He is progressive farmer and hotelier also. And notably, he is royal family in Patan near Koyna Nagar. So I would request to Mr. Yajnasen Patankar to all the information, all the customers. Please over to Yajnasen Patankar, sir.
Thank you so much. First of all, good afternoon to everybody. Would initially like to thank Mr. Sanjay Naik and Surendra, Anupam, and also Mr. Tadekar for giving me this opportunity to present an unknown destination called as Koyna to the travel fraternity throughout India. So thank you so much. It's a very nice initiative that has been going on for the past 4-5 days. Appreciated very much. You're doing a lot to make the travel fraternity aware of the unknown tourist spots in Maharashtra. So I'd like to introduce about Koyna Nagar. Okay, I hope you are able to see the slides.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the very first picture. It is from a plateau in the Koyna region. As you would be able to see, it is one of the wonders where during the monsoon, the entire plateau is covered with n number of flowers. It's quite similar to the Khas plateau. So this is our introductory image. And Koyna Nagar is located in the Patan Taluka of Satara district in western Maharashtra. It is a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Network Biospheres. And you could say that it is most famously known for the Koyna Dam and obviously down with the Sahyadri Tiger Reserve. It is also a part of the new Mahabaleshwar tourism project, which has been declared by the Maharashtra government and would soon start functioning. Now, Koyna Nagar is at a height of about 800 to 1200 meters above mean sea level. So it has a very pleasant climate throughout the year. You could see that Koyna Nagar is a transition zone between the Deccan Plateau and the Konkan area. So we have the best of both, the Deccan Plateau and the Konkan area. So the major tourist attractions are the Koyna Dam and the recently declared Sahyadri Tiger Reserve, which comprises of the Koyna Wildlife Sanctuary, the Chandoli Wildlife Sanctuary, and the Radhanagari Wildlife Sanctuary. So this is the only tiger reserve in the western Maharashtra. If somebody from Pune or Mumbai wants to visit a jungle or experience a jungle safari, earlier the option he had was to travel to Nagpur for the Tadoba Tiger Reserve. But now with the beginning of the Sahyadri Tiger Reserve, it's quite easy for a jungle experience at a 3 to 4 hours distance from Pune and Mumbai. The unique position about Koyna is that it is both the Koyna Wildlife Sanctuary and the Chandoli Wildlife Sanctuary. Both of them are quite accessible from Koyna Nagar. As you are aware, the Koyna backwater, it extends from Koyna Nagar right up to the foothills of Mahabaleshwar, that's Tapola. And on both sides of the backwaters, it's surrounded by the Koyna Wildlife Sanctuary. The other attractions are the Nehru Garden, which is dedicated to the first Prime Minister of India. It has a interpretation center giving all information about the dam, the various stages. Koyna is the largest hydroelectricity project. Also, you could say the Koyna area is one of the renewable energy capitals of India, as the hydel energy and the wind energy. If you could see the wind energy project at one Kusede, it is one of the largest wind energy projects in Asia. At the time, you could see thousands of windmills at one place. So it's like a beautiful sight during the monsoons, where we have the wildlife plateau of wildflowers there as well. And there are many forts within this area, like the Bhairavgarh Fort, the Jangli Jaigarh Fort, the Dategad Fort. These are located in the core forest area. The forest department has opened the trekking routes for this. Also, the majestic Ozarade waterfall, which is a major attraction for people visiting Koyna Nagar. Also, as regard to the accommodations in Koyna, Koyna has an MTDC resort which has been run over here for the past 15-20 years. Besides that, there are small number of privately owned resorts and homestays. There's farm stays as well. Agri-tourism is picking up in Koyna. So all in all, it is a all-in-one destination where people can have a different experiences all together at one place. I request Surendraji to play the short documentary on Koyna.
Explore Koyna. Enjoy a breathtaking panorama unfold at every turn. Experience the lively sights and sound of nature. Get away to a tranquil place, leaving behind the hectic city life. Welcome to Koyna. Located in the Sahyadri ranges of the Western Ghats, Koyna Nagar is a charming hill station. Discover a captivating landscape shaped by rolling green hills, deep valleys, sparkling rivers, and open grasslands. The rare flora and fauna of the Koyna Wildlife Sanctuary will truly fascinate you. The dense jungle is a natural World Heritage Site known for its amazing biodiversity. And if it's your lucky day, you could actually spot a leopard or a bear. Exciting varieties of birds and reptiles can also be seen. Koyna is home to the Koyna Dam, the biggest dam in Maharashtra. For 5 decades, the hydroelectric power produced by the Koyna Dam has been driving industrial development in western Maharashtra. The dam has also given a boost to farming and agro industries. Visit the beautiful landscape Nehru Garden nearby, which is a botanical garden situated on a hilly slope. The exotic flower species in the garden are truly a treat to the eyes. Koyna offers an array of leisure and adventure activities for tourists. These include open jeep safari, nature trails, boating, fishing, cycling, trekking, camping, stargazing, and bird watching. The Koyna region is dotted with a number of picnic spots, including the majestic Bhairavgarh Fort, the historic Sri Ram Temple of Safal, the Plateau of Wildflowers, and the largest wind energy farm in Asia. Uzardi Waterfalls is another incredible sight to enjoy, where water gushes down a 200 meters deep ravine. And the spectacular scenery from Ghat Matha is simply not to be missed. Untouched by sophistication of the modern world, Koyna brings you closer to nature. The fresh, cool air and the mesmerizing vistas will thoroughly recharge you. Koyna Nagar enjoys excellent road connectivity from Mumbai, Pune and Kolhapur. The nearest railway station at Chiplun is 42 kilometers away, whereas the nearest airport at Pune is at a distance of 192 kilometers. So pack your bags and buckle up for an exciting weekend at Koyna.
So that was a small documentary on Koyna. We'll move ahead. This documentary was done with collaboration with a group called Explore Koyna. This group is basically a startup from the local people in Koyna, specifically the youngsters who are keen on promoting Koyna as a tourism destination. And in a very Explore Koyna, irrespective of in which resort you are staying in, they offer offbeat tours like jungle safari, there's fishing, adventure activities, they conduct guided nature trails, they conduct trekking activities. A number of activities that are being conducted in Koyna are done through Explore Koyna. And if guests are coming to Koyna, they can directly book from their website also, or directly by calling them also. So this is a small initiative that we've been nurtured by Green Hotels to promote the local employment in this area. The other major attraction in Koyna is the Plateau of Wildflowers. So most of you, the persons here might have heard about the Khas Plateau. So we have similar plateaus in Koyna region, which are as beautiful as the Khas Plateau, but thoroughly unexplored. So if some of the tourists wants to visit this or avoid the crowds from the Khas Plateau, this is an ideal option for them. There's no need to visit Koyna Nagar directly, but there's a bypass from Satara which connects to this plateau. It's called the One Kosade Plateau of Flowers in Koyna. During the monsoon, you could see acres of carpets of blue, white, yellow, and pink flowers. It is a very beautiful sight during the monsoons. I'd request Surendraji to go ahead with the
I will go ahead. Thank you.
This film was taken at the end of the flowering season, so you could see some of the flowers are drying up and some of them are in bloom. So usually at the start, the season begins with blue flowers, then goes on to white flowers, then moves on to the pink flowers over here. So in this film, we will show you the pink flowers which are in bloom over here.
Over to you, sir.
Yeah. So how to get to Koyna? The nearest airport is Pune at 190 kilometers. Railway station is at Chiplun and Karad. And road distances, we are accessible both from the Mumbai-Goa highway and the Pune-Bangalore highway. It is located at between both these highways. So it roughly takes about 3.5 hours drive from Pune and about 6 hours drive from Mumbai. So if any outstation persons are coming out from other states, then they can always club in Koyna with other destinations like Dapoli, Guwahati, Mahabaleshwar, or even Kolhapur and Goa. So moving on to Green Hotels. So basically, I'm the director at Green Hotels and Resorts. We are a group of environmentally conscious hotels and resort, and we are located, all our properties are in Koyna Nagar. And the major USP is that most of these properties follow all the principles of responsible tourism. We try and, yeah, Sundarji.
Sir, can you share the PPT, please? Because it's not yet shared. Presentation, can you share the presentation? Is it possible?
It's not coming through? Just a second.
Meanwhile, I would like to welcome Mr. Savalkar, sir. He is a Deputy Director of Maharashtra Tourism. He has joined today for the valuable presentation. Sir, I heartily welcome you. Thank you for joining, sir.
Can you see it, Surendraji?
Yeah, yes. Make it full screen, sir, please.
Yeah. Okay. So we are following and we are committed towards responsible tourism. So it's basically responsible tourism is about making better places for people to live in and better places for people to visit. So here are a few examples how we are doing it. So most of our resorts, we are planting only local tree species. Landscaping is at the minimum. We let the nature be as it is. We participate in local conservation and reforestation schemes. Most of the practices that we follow are environment friendly. Informative boards are put up in each of our property to make the guest aware of the local flora, fauna, and the local information is provided to them. Some of the initiatives that we have done is that each of our property has a biogas plant, so every degradable waste is converted into biogas, which is in turn used in our kitchens. We have our own kitchen gardens. Like I said, we've named most of the plants in the campus, so the guests are aware of those. Most of our staff is local. Most in the sense, I would mean 95% of our staffs are local, and we believe in providing employment to them. All our purchases, we make it from the local farmers or local community. Even we are at a proximity to Konkan, but many people ask us, why don't you serve seafood? So basically, we don't serve seafood. Our principle is to get whatever ingredients we require for the running of the operation within a kilometers. And we try and produce promote as much local cuisine as much that is possible. So Koyna being full of water bodies, we promote the local fish over there. Local cultural shows are also organized at a regular interval in our resorts. All our properties are plastic free. We do not provide any bottled water. Each of our rooms is equipped with a filter, so people don't have to waste money on purchasing bottled water. Many environmental sustainable operations we are doing, like water conservation. Even though it is the highest rainfall area, we still practice rainwater harvesting over here. Staff is accommodated at the property so that they don't have to travel much, and thereby reducing the carbon footprint. All our properties are constructed with local material, and many of them have their own kitchen gardens. So these are the practices that we follow, and this is not for just presentation, but these are the actual practices that we are implementing in each of our resorts. Some of the points about responsible tourism that we share with the guest is, we also try to educate the guest about what responsible tourism is all about. So before the guests arrive at our property, we send them an emailer prompting them to take part in this initiative, wherein if they are visiting the local place, they make purchases, they buy the handicrafts, they travel consciously, they do not litter around. These are some of the initiatives that we are taking to educate the guests as well. Around 4 properties, that's Forest Escape, Riverside Inn, Wind Chalet, and Backwater Cabins. We'll go through each of these properties. The first one is the image of Forest Escape Resort and Spa. As you could see, it's all surrounded by greenery. We've maintained as much greenery as possible, and this is not landscape greenery, it is all local species that we've allowed to grow, some of them even planted. This is a 37 rooms property with all the luxury amenities like swimming pool, banquet hall, amphitheater, spa, restaurant. We cater to families, reunions, corporate events, and at a time about 130 to 140 people can be accommodated in this resort. Here we have some villas which are each one with a private swimming pool. What we observed in our initial phase was that many families, especially the women who travel with them, they don't use the common swimming pool. And this is our initiative which has a swimming pool in each of these units. So this is very much appreciated by the guests. So we have around 3 pools, some 3 villas with private pools, some with the pool, 2 bedrooms, some with 3 bedrooms. This is the pool cottage. It is a small place, about 2 bedrooms and a bit compact than the pool villa. This is a 3-bedroom forest villa. It's 3 separate bedrooms with a pool located amidst the greenery and a sit out. Few of the other rooms are the Magnolia rooms. These are the suite rooms. We have 12 of those. Each one has a small kitchenette, a living room, and a bedroom. These are the deluxe rooms which we have. They are all spread around in cottage style. So there is nothing, no room, 2 rooms have a common entrance or so. So each one is quite separate from one another. Kokum is our in-house restaurant. We serve both veg and non-veg cuisine, but basically it is Maharashtrian cuisine. And we try to promote local recipes as much as possible. Even the women working in our kitchen are all locals. They prepare very nice food. We also cater to Jain food. And as you could see, this restaurant, it is open from all 3 sides. So there's a lot of nature connectivity with the guests. We have a lot of birds coming in, flying through the restaurant as well. So these are some of the images where you can see we are also provide food that's been cooked on wood fire. There's private dinners that can be arranged as per guest requirements. And like I said, all our kitchen staff is all local women. We have a small banquet hall which can accommodate up to 150 persons. We have a yoga session each morning over here. In the evening time, we show a small documentary about Koyna and the nature. This is a small souvenir shop that we have. We promote local products over here, so guests coming in here can purchase these handicrafts. Some of the products are made by women's self-help groups in Koyna Nagar. They range from pickles to papads and cane furniture. There's also paintings done by local artists. We have a spa, We have indoor activity area, children's outdoor play area, there's walking tracks, stargazing. This is a picture of the library, the amphitheater, the machan for bird watching. There's a campfire area which can accommodate up to 30-40 people. We have a huge infinity swimming pool, which is again a major attraction. Now, staying at Forest Escapes is all. Early morning, we have a nature walk which take the guests to see the different wildlife and to inform them about the campuses and also the environmental practices that we follow at the resort. Now, Forest Escapes is again a good natural habitat for the birds. We have around 70 to 80 documented bird species within the property itself. Another unique feature is that we provide a do-it-yourself barbecue for the guest, wherein we provide the charcoal, the grill, the marinade. The guests themselves can make this along with their family. It is a good family bonding time for them. We can arrange dinners at the riverside or any other jungle picnics. Night walks is another major attraction that we have in the property, which we conduct on a daily basis, where the guests are taken out for a night walk around the property and the nearby areas. There is, when during the pre-monsoon season, we get to see a lot of fireflies. Right now, there's the Ran Meva festival going on, should be going on. Unfortunately, as we don't have guests, it's not going on. But Ran Meva is all about the wild fruits that we have in the summer. Basically, karandas, there's jamuns, jackfruits, tornas, and number of fruits that the guests can pick up and eat directly from the trees. We conduct farm visits as well. So these are some of the activities that we have over here. This is the do-it-yourself barbecue, bird watching. The major events that we have covered here are for corporates like Reliance Group, whereas we had their annual get-together over here. This is in traditional Maratha theme. This is the jungle walk that we conducted for them in the morning. There's a riverside lunch which we had organized. The group also made some social obligations wherein they visited the local schools over there, gifted them some school bags. So this is another kind of activity for the corporates. We had an event with Mercedes-Benz for the Star Trek event in 2017, wherein the major attraction was stargazing. Again, Koina is a good destination for small destination weddings. They have natural settings wherein a small number of weddings can be. Surendraji, can we have the video for Forest Escapes, please?
Sound is clear? Over to you, sir.
Yeah.
Please start the presentation.
Yeah, can you see the slides? Okay, now we move on to our next property that's called Riverside Inn. This is located quite near to the forest escape site. It's basically a motel and a budget-friendly, you could say, accommodation. And we're serving pure vegetarian food over here. We also have about ideal location for people looking for a budget travel or for school trips and all. And the restaurant is disabled friendly, access for both the washrooms and the restaurant. There's ample parking over here for the buses as well. And the plus point is that since Forest Escapes has a multi-cuisine restaurant, you could see we serve both veg and non-veg. So any guest preferring to have only pure vegetarian food, this is an ideal option. It is just at 5 minutes walking distance from the Forest Escape property. Here are a few images of the rooms and the restaurant.
Sir, please share the presentation.
The other property is Wind Chalet. This is a 4-room property.
Patankar sir, I'm so sorry for the interrupting. Please share the presentation.
Yeah. 1 second. Sorry for the technical error. The property is Wind Chalet. This is a 4-room property. It's our first property. And this has been started about 15 years back. It is located on a hillock and it overlooks the Koyna Dam and the backwaters. You can see even the rooms have the view of the backwaters from here. Moving on to Backwater Cabins. This is another property which is located near to the Plateau of Wildflowers in Koyna. These are basically container houses. We've modified some shipping containers to accommodate about 7 rooms in here. They are compact rooms but basic and clean. And they offer a magnificent view of the Koyna backwaters. That's about 180 degrees view of the Koyna backwaters. Here's the view from Backwater Cabins. And this is accessible both from Satara as well. So on the way you can visit the Thosegar waterfall and the Khas Plateau as well. And this is the interior of the rooms. We also have 4 eco huts. These have been recently added. So in all we have about 11 rooms over here. We have a caretaker here who prepares food locally over here. And basically it is a rustic atmosphere with not many amenities, but people opting just for the nature. This is an ideal destination. Some of the views from backwaters. Surendra ji, can we have the views?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
So these are the container houses, and you could see they offer a 180 degrees view of the backwaters. This is a video that has been taken at the sunset time. And you could hear a lot of wildlife, since this is the part of this, what you see in front of you is the Koyna Wildlife Sanctuary. And here are our contact details. That's the centralized reservation number. Also, I've mentioned my contact numbers. If now we should take any questions if we have. Surendra ji?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, we have to play the last video. Its last video is pending. Sir, before we go ahead, can we take a last video, please?
It's actually the same, Surendra ji.
Okay.
So not required actually.
Okay. Now we are open for the question and answer session. Anybody who have the questions, please raise your hand, and then I will unmute you so you can ask the question to him directly. Neeta Larji asking the question. Neeta Larji, I am unmuting you. Just have a question directly. You can ask the question directly to the sir. Yes, please. I have unmuted you.
Yeah, Yajnasenji, it's a fantastic property.
Thank you so much.
I think kudos to you to turn this out into such a beautiful tourism destination, because it itself is a destination now.
Yes.
And on top of it, it's a UNESCO site. So
Yes.
there must be many of these people interested in geography. The biodiversity must be coming to your resort in
Yes.
any case.
Yes.
Do we have trained natural guides?
We do have, basically, they are all locals. They are self-trained. So
Okay.
anything you want to know about the local wildlife or the birds and the plants, they are definitely able to guide you or take you to the best available spots where you can spot them.
Okay. And I mean, just a thought that came to my mind. Do you have any facility on a resort where you could educate people on what is UNESCO site, how this is a part of UNESCO site?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. We do have that facility also. Like I
Uh-huh.
said, it is a part of our routine exercise. So when we
Okay.
when the guests arrive at our property, we do take them for a property visit and explain them everything about Koina, as well as the environmental initiatives that we are taking in the property.
That's great. That's great. Thank you so much, Edison.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, there is a one sir question from Mansi Patil. She is asking how to reach from Mumbai with the use of public transport. Whether public transport is available over there to reach at your place. If yes, then how to reach to your place?
Yes, public transport is available from Mumbai. If you are driving from Mumbai, either you can take a bus towards Koina Nagar. There are daily luxury buses that leave from Mumbai and reach Patan or Koina Nagar early in the morning. If you're looking for a Volvo, then the best stop would be Chiploon or Karad, and from then you can either arrange a taxi or a local transport is also available. So if you're coming down from Mumbai, the best would be also the railway is available, the Konkan Rail that stops at Chiploon.
Anybody else who want to ask questions? Please raise your hand so that I will unmute you. Several attendees are asking for the presentation. Yes, we will share you the presentation by tomorrow. You will get through the email. Shruti Sorone asking you one question, that is, please explain the sightseeing options nearby.
Like I said, the sightseeing options are already mentioned. It's the Nehru Garden, the Ozade Waterfall, the Koina Wildlife Sanctuary. If somebody is looking for a day trip, they can visit Chiploon as well. There's the Sri Ram Mandir of Chafal, which can be done. And obviously various forts that can be visited.
Okay, there is your old friend, Mr. Niranjan Kulkarni, he is from Jai Ganesh too. He is asking, can you show your palace along with Koina Nagar sightseeing?
That is on request. We don't actually have that facility as of now.
I will unmute.
Anybody
I will
visiting over here, we don't
yes.
promote it, but anybody visiting over here is most welcome.
Niranjan, I have unmuted you. Please.
नमस्कार सर.
Namaste.
मागच्या वेळेसच मी तुमच्याकडे येऊन गेलो होतो, भेटून गेलो होतो.
Niranjan, I like to request, because all are from outside from Maharashtra, so either Hindi or otherwise English, please.
ओके ओके, मैं अभी लास्ट मंथ ही 2 मंथ पहले ही आपके यहाँ पे आके गया था. सो आई हैव विजिटेड योर पैलेस आल्सो. सो मुझे तो आपका पैलेस इतना अच्छा लगा कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सभी लोगों ने वो देखना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो हेरिटेज है. आपका जो हिस्ट्री है, अभी आपने मुझे 2 बुक्स दिए थे, उसमें मैंने बहुत सारे उसमें पढ़ा भी है. तो मैं ऐसा यानी मैं तो आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि अगली बार जैसे भी मेरा टूर आता है, आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आपका पैलेस उनको दिखाया जाए.
No, definitely. We are planning a small museum over here. एक छोटा सा museum plan कर रहे हैं. Once that goes,
Okay.
then definitely we can promote it as well. But as of now, we are not promoting it much. But if people are visiting, they are most welcome. We show them around to certain area, public areas of the property as well.
और आपके पैलेस के अलावा और क्या क्या चीजें हैं जो हेरिटेज है वहाँ पे, यानी आपके ही इसमें, मगर
यहाँ पे बहुत सारे फोर्ट्स है, टेम्पल्स है जो आप विजिट कर सकते हैं। 3-4 फोर्ट्स ऐसे हैं कि जहाँ पे एक फोर्ट पे तो ऐसा है कि स्वॉर्ड के शेप में एक वेल खोदा गया है। तो अगर आप ऊपर से उसका ड्रोन शॉट देखते हैं तो पूरा वो आपको तलवार के शेप में दिखता है।
Can you share the locations of these places?
Pardon me?
Can you share these locations?
Oh, it is called Dategad. It is there on our website also.
Dategad,
And if you just Google
Okay.
Dategad, you can see.
Dategad, okay. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Niranjan. We have a question from Mr. Sridharan from Chennai. Mr. Sridharan, just go ahead and you can have the question.
Yes, sir. What is the minimum suggested duration? I think 3 night, 4 day will do. And whether
Yes,
the
3 nights
package
is sufficient for the including the sightseeing and activities. 3 nights is sufficient.
okay, in case a customer wants to pick up from the nearest railway station, that also included in the package cost, is it?
We can design those kind of packages. If somebody wants it, we can arrange the pickup and drop as well.
And it is a B2C rate. We have to add up.
Yes, sir. So we can provide you all the information. If you share your email ID with us, we'll send you all the details.
Yeah, you can give the breakup including on season, off season rate.
Sure, sir, sure.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Bye-bye.
There is one question coming from Miss Nita Lad. Nita ji, just go ahead with your
Haji, sorry, I'm asking you again, which just came to my mind. Such a beautiful property, but not many people are aware of your property. Is it a very conscious effort that you have kept a low profile, or you don't want to reach out to people outside Maharashtra, or?
No, we are limited by the internet connectivity over here.
Okay.
So that's the reason why we can't do much about it. And very recently, just before the lockdown happened, we did have the internet connectivity. So the kind of awareness that happens through social media, unfortunately, we didn't get that because most of the people staying here didn't have internet access at that time.
Okay. No, because your resort is a perfect example of community involvement and participation. And there is so much to see for people who generally in city life don't get an opportunity to see.
Yes, ma'am.
So I suggest if you can do your marketing in some more stronger and aggressive marketing, I'm sure.
Yes, and that's
it will reach
the
out to
very basic reason why we are on this webinar.
Right, yeah. But I think you need to do much more, and you need to participate
sure,
in.
ma'am. We have a thank you, ma'am.
Thank
we
you.
have a next question from Mr. Prakash Parab. Prakash ji, just go ahead with your question.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just have two questions. One is, what is the best season to visit you, and your minimum and maximum packages?
Okay, sir, let me tell, Patankar sir is will answer this question, but we will not discuss any commercials over the session that we have decided. So you have to contact with them on a given telephone numbers. But sir, you have to, what are the best season you have to please guide them.
See, it is actually a place for throughout the year. So during the monsoon, you can enjoy the plant of flowers. There's a number of waterfalls, but unfortunately, the wildlife sanctuary is closed during the that season. So during the winters and the summers, it will be basically for the wildlife tourism and adventure activities. So it's a good time to visit throughout the year.
One more, is Koina Dam visit allowed?
So with prior permission, it is allowed, but we don't facilitate that since it is a government organization. You will directly need to approach the, like I said, they arrange the visits and all.
Okay,
but it is
you.
possible with prior permission.
Next question coming from Mr. Chaitanya Armal. Sorry, Chaitanya, please go ahead with the question.
Yeah, hi sir. I just want to know ki like the check-in, check-out timings are same for all the hotels, 12, 10.
Yes, it is the same for all the hotels.
And if you are coming with the corporates or something, so maximum kiti accommodation we can sufficient
like
offer.
I said, Forest Escape has 37 rooms and accommodate up to 130 to 140 packs. That's triple and quad sharing.
Okay.
And the other properties, they are like small properties, 4 rooms, some with 6 rooms, some with 12 rooms.
Right. And these all the resorts, the properties which you have shown, that's a sadharan kiti hai ahet te the kiti year old, like how many they are just like Because
The
we are not
oldest one
knowing.
is Wind Chalet, that was about 15 years back.
Okay.
And this is backwater cables that's been started just a couple year back. I would say
Oh.
that it's our second year now.
Okay, so they are just new to the
Yes,
hotel
yes.
industry. Okay, fine. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Now we will take a last question from Sangamitra Banerjee. Sangamitra, just go ahead with your question.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for the presentation. I have some question, like as you said that the, hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
As you said that the best season is at monsoon season for which place.
Throughout the year. Monsoon, there are different attractions.
Okay.
Summers, there are different attractions.
So if I would go with the group from West Bengal, what will be the duration of that
If
tour?
you just email us your query, we can send you all the quotation and all.
Then also, if you said that the minimum duration,
Like I said, three to four nights is sufficient to cover the entire Koina region with all activities.
Okay, sir. Then I will give you the mail.
Sure. Most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Several people have requested for the contact details again, so I am sharing the contact details of the properties. So take down this number and email address. Okay. I like to request Mr. Sanjay Naik to give the vote of thanks and
thank you, Mr. Yadnasen, for the beautiful presentation.
Thank you so much.
As well as thank you, Neela Lad Madam, Savalkar sir, and all the participants from all over India. Everyone know about Maharashtra's some unseen beauties. Thank you.